मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे सद्गुरुं चन्द्रशेखरम्. In the last class, Prahlada in his Stuti, after having said that he does not fear this form of Narasimha, said that Narasimha is the cause of everything. And what is there to fear you when you are the cause of myself, this whole world and everything that is there? And I have learned this from Brahma and others, and I want to do Stuti of you and surrender myself to you. Tadakhilam bhavataswarupam. So whether it was my father who was so terrible, or this form of yours which is so fearful, or any other thing that I see, all this is you only. The way Kunti said, Vishwamurte. The whole Vishwa is your Murti. So everything is emanated from you, everything is in you, everything comes from you, everything. Whatever happens, it is all only you. So with that verse in the 20th verse, then he continues. That being the case, all the ignorant people, meaning all of us samsaris, nevertheless, we through this Shakti of Maya, which is that Parabrahman Shakti itself, and due to time, Parabrahman in the form of time, we are all put in this samsara chakra and pulled by it. And that is the 21st verse he is saying, Pumsaha. Pumsa here means Purusha. That Virat Purusha, that universal being that is there. With the impelling of that, the way the Purusha impels, he gives the assent. Anumatena. With the Anumati of the Purusha, who is the form of time himself. Kalena. He in the form of time. That Purusha in the form of time. Through Maya, which is his Shakti. Maya. How is that Maya? It is Chodita Guna. The word Chodita Guna is an adjective to Maya. It's a Visheshana to Maya. Meaning, whenever the three gunas are in equilibrium, there is no Visarga, meaning there is no Srishti. When there is a inequilibrium, the Chodita Guna means when the gunas get activated, then this Maya, what does Maya do? It creates the mind, creates the cosmic mind. Manaha srijati. This mind contains what? What is the characteristic of the mind? That is, it is karmamayam and chandomayam. It is made up of all the previous karma that is there. And it is full of desires. This is the definition of mind. Its source is Purva Karma, and it is filled with desires. And it is extremely powerful, no doubt about that. Karmamayam baliyaha. And this Maya, which is almost impossible to win over, and hence she is also called as Aja. That which is so difficult to win over, almost impossible. There are very few people who go beyond Maya, and hence she is called as Aja. That Ajaya, this Maya, what does it do? Arpita Shodasharam. This Manas that is given to this wheel with 16 different spokes, meaning our body. This Sharira that we have along with the Manas is called as 16 different spokes. We will see what the 16 are. And this wheel is samsara chakra. Just going round and round and round again and again and again. O you who are Aja. See, that word Aja when used in Strilinga is for Maya. There it means very difficult to win over. When we use the word Aja for Bhagavan himself, he is a person who has won over Maya also. You don't even say won over. It is under his control that Maya is there. And therefore, hey Aja, kaha atitare tvadanyaha. Other than you, who can cross over it? No one else can cross over the Maya other than yourself. And and hence, when I realize that I am none other than you, that is when I will cross over this Maya. Tvadanyaha kaha atitaret. Who else can cross over Maya other than yourself? Hence, you are Aja, the birthless one. Maya is also birthless. There is no beginning for Maya or anything. And hence, it is Aja. Aja. She is also Aja. And she gives this manas to the Arpita Shodasharam. What is the 16 spokes? Again, the 16 comes in the next verse also. So I will explain it here. Araha means the spokes are called as Araha in Sanskrit. In our body, we have 10 Indriyas. Indriya meaning senses. 5 of them are Jnana Indriya, which is quite well known. The ears, eyes, nose, touch and smell. These 5 are the Jnana Indriyas. The 5 Karma Indriyas are Vak, Pani, Pada, Upasthana. So these 5 are the Karma Indriyas with which we do the action. So those 5, these 10 Indriyas put together, maybe I will put a figure, I did not put it in the slide. When giving the notes, I will write down all the 10 Indriyas so that you can remember. These 10 Indriyas put together are mostly our Sharira. If we do action, we use the Karmendriyas. If we have to gain some kind of knowledge or perception from the external world, we use the Jnanendriyas. So these are the 10 Indriyas that are there. The Indriyas that we mean here do not directly mean the physical Indriyas. When I mean the eyes, it is not the physical eyes that we have here. Whenever the Shastra talks of Indriya, it means the strength behind the Indriya, rather the power of vision. See, a man might have a physical eye, but he might be blind. You might have a ear, but you could be deaf. You could have a tongue, but you might not feel taste, or you might not be able to talk. Now, talking is a karmendriya, vak is a karmendriya, and taste is a jnanendriya. So it is not that physical portion in the body, rather the glory behind the power by which that indriya works is called as the indriya. But these indriyas require this physical also. You might have the power of vision, but if you close the eyes, then you are not seeing. So the indriya is there inside, but you need a physical instrument to see them. These physical instruments are made up of the tanmatras and the panchabhutas. So these 5 tanmatras that are there, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, these are the 5 tanmatras which come from the panchabhutas. These are the other 5. So we have 10 indriyas and 5 tanmatras making up 15, and the 16th one is the manas itself. We need the manas behind all these indriyas for it to make that perception. The ears perceive Shabda, the eyes perceive Rupa, the tongue perceives Rasa, the twak perceives touch, and the nose perceives Gandha. So, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. These 5 are perceived by the 5 indriyas. So the 5, they are called tanmatras because they are just that pure that. So these are perceived by the 5 indriyas, and then we have the karmendriyas and the manas, and this is the shodasharam. This is the way it is split, and that is why it is called as the one with the 16 spokes. Okay. Hence, Prahlada is asking, this Maya is pushing me into this 16 spokes. May I overcome that and cross over? Going to verse 22. Sattvam hi nitya vijita atma gunaha. So you who are here, you are nitya vijita atma guna. What is nitya vijita atma guna? Here atma guna refers to the buddhi. Your buddhi can also mean manas in this context. That you are the controller, you have conquered this buddhi and manas. That means the Maya creates the manas. You have controlled Maya itself, and hence you are the conqueror of the manas also. How have you done that? Swadhamna, by your own glory, by your own power. What is that power? That power is Chit-Shakti. In Lalita Sahasranama, Ambal has this name, Chit-Shakti, Chetana Rupa. Using that power of awareness, that consciousness, that is the only power that exists. With that existence, you have won over this Atma Guna, which is Buddhi and Manas, with your power of existence. And you who are Kala itself, you who are in the form of Kala, this whole creation of cause and effect. Visarga is all the effects that are seen. Anything that is created is an effect. It is called as karya. Something that has been created is karya. From wherever that was created, that is karana, which is the cause. So there is cause and then there is effect. Both these, visrijya is karana, visarga is karya. Visarga means creation. Visrijya means that which is the cause of the creation. So this Visrijya and Visarga Shakti, this whole cause and effect parampara that is there, Karana Karya Parampara, it is all under your control because you are time itself. And all this whole thing of Karya Karana, it has been thrown into this chakra, this samsara chakra. This is just a poetic way of saying how we are thrown into samsara and how much difficulty we are undergoing. Chakre visrishtam, ajaya. Who threw it into the chakra? Maya threw it into the chakra, into this 16-spoked chakra. Oh Ishvara. And now we are being crushed. I have identified myself with this body and samsara, my things, mine, I and mine, and now therefore I am being crushed. The commentator says, crushed like a sugar cane. Maybe that day, those days also they had the sugar cane making machine where you put the sugar cane through the wheels and that's how the juice comes out. So first time he will put it, then he will fold it into two, then fold it into four and put it again. So till everything is, the juice is extracted out in its completeness. Like that, we are being put through this machine of Maya and being crushed in the samsara chakra. That kind of me, upakarsha, you have to relieve me from this machine. Somehow you pull me out of this machine. Yantrarudhena mayaya, says Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita. It is like you have been put on a continuous machine which has no end at all. It is moving and moving. How do I get out of this machine? I have surrendered to you, O Bhagavan. You only have to pull me out. So you draw me near, you pull me close by. He Vibho Prapannam Mam Upakarsha, pull me near you. I have surrendered to you, says Prahlada. There is no other way I am going to get out of this 16-spoked samsara chakra. In the next verse, he says, Drishtamaya. Divi Vibho, Akhila Dhishniyapa. So in these two, he talked about the samsara. So now the commentator himself raises a question and he asks, okay, the samsara chakra might be very difficult. Then I will give you a lot of sukha there. I will give you great wealth. I will give you great position. Be happy with that. Why do you want to get out of the whole samsara? Yes, you are having some difficulties. I will try to solve them and give you some vara. No, no, no. That and all is not necessary. I have seen. I have already seen enough. And those the next three verses he says, even in the heavens, O Bhagavan, the guardians of all quarters that are there. That means Akhila Dhishniyapa. Dhishniyapa means all these Dikpalakas that are there, the greatest of gods that are there. They all have very great sukha, obviously. They have great power, great authority, great wealth, great life also. Ayuhu, Shriyaha, Vibhavaha. All these are there with them. They have a long life. They have wealth, they have glory, they have opulence. All this is there. Like that, many people in this world in samsara also are desiring for that. Janahayam tadichati. The people in this world are desiring for that. Their places. If somebody was offered, if I came and offered you, you become Indra for some time, you would immediately grab at it. You become Kubera for some time, you more grabbing. So those positions are very coveted positions. People are running after them. But all those people, Indra, Kubera, Varuna, all these people who are great, what did they do? When Hiranyakashipu was ruling, my father, Hiranyakashipu is my father, Asmat Pituhu. After so much tapas, when Hiranyakashipu started ruling, these fellows ran scared. With all that power and glory and wealth that they had, they were running away scared. With what? If Hiranyakashipu raised his eyebrow like that, this fellow would be trembling here. Hiranyakashipu raises the other eyebrow, Varuna will come running. Kupita hasa vijrumbhita bhru vispurjitena. Whether he became angry or whether he laughed or just he shook his eyebrows, each one of them trembled. Lulitaha. They were trembling in front of him, in front of Hiranyakashipu. That kind of Hiranyakashipu was easily destroyed by you. Satute nirastaha. You have just in a minute you have closed him off. So people are coveting those positions. Those positions also have fear within the samsara itself. If somebody, there is a possibility that somebody can go above them, like my father Hiranyakashipu, who was controlling all of them for so long. He had kept them at the tip of his fingers. He could tell them whatever he wanted. Even my father Hiranyakashipu is not all powerful. Just now we have seen his downfall also. Therefore, there is no point. Hiranyakashipu was at the peak of samsara. Whatever sukha was necessary, everything was available. All of that amounted to nothing. In front of Prahlada itself, it amounted to nothing. Hiranyakashipu was scared of Prahlada. So I have seen all this hierarchy in this whole world, Narasimha. None of this I want. So do not try to tell me you take this or that position. This is not necessary. I have seen my father and everything. So the whole gamut of samsara chakra I have seen and analyzed. Tasmat, hence, therefore, amustanubhrutam. All these living embodied beings that are there, people who have a body are embodied. You assume that you are a body, then you are an embodied being. Aham nyaha. After seeing this, I have got some wisdom I have gained. Nya means to know. So I have gained little wisdom. All this ashishaha, ashihi means these desires or whatever things we desire, anything that if you give, what are those desires? Ayuhu, Shriyam, Vibhavam. The same thing from the previous verse. life, wealth, and glory, or anything related to the indriya, the sensory pleasures, Aindriyam. Starting from Brahma. Brahma is the topmost in the whole creation. The greatest sukha you can get. Avirinchat. Beginning from there, I do not desire. You give me Brahma's position also, I do not want that. I am not interested in having that position. Avirinchat nechami. I am not in, I do not desire that. Te vilulitan uru vikramena. Because all those, whatever they gain, they can be crushed by your power. What is that power? That power is Chichakti. Not the physical power, not the Narasimha power which he showed by tearing Hiranyakashipu. That is also glory that was shown. But all these desires, they go into that Agni of Chichakti in the form of time. You just crush all those things. Therefore, what you do? You give me shelter in your feet. Upanayamam. I am a small child. You take me close to you. Nija bhritya parshvam. Your servants, I will stay with them in that satsanga, with your attendants, with your bhaktas. I want to be only with your bhaktas. I want only that satsanga, nothing else. Nija bhritya parshvam. So please keep me there, O Narasimha. Also, all these desires that people want and they ask of you, where are they? Kutra ashishaha, all these desires. How are those desires? They are very pleasant to hear. Whenever you make a list of it or somebody says, I will give you, or you win a lucky draw, anything that could happen, you're very happy to hear. Any advertisement is so beautiful to look at, no doubt. The way a product is advertised, a service is advertised. But all of them at the end, when you actually get to them, and maybe you have used them, they all are like mirage. Mriga trishni rupaha. They are like a mirage. You think there is water, you run after that, then you look, there is no water. Your thirst is still there. It does not quench your thirst. Whatever new product you get it loses its novelty. Then there is that desire from where it arose that keeps arising again and again and again. Kvedam kalevaram. So all those desires are like that. They are all like this mirage. And all these desires have to be experienced by this body only. Whereas this body has endless diseases one after the other. Rather, enjoying these desires creates diseases also. We want to make the world more comfortable, make our lives more comfortable. We create a lot of instruments, many other paraphernalia for that. And still, diseases increase, problems increase, blood pressure, hypertension, so many deficiencies. All these are there. So it is like two different opposite ends. I want to have great sukha using this body of mine. And those sukha, that pleasure that I want to have is also very nice to hear. But then this body is a breeding ground of endless problems. Ashesha rujam virohaha. All the problems are starting from here. Even a Vidwan who has understood this intellectually, we have read over this, many of us have listened to these kind of things again and again and again. He does not actually get that vairagya, get that understanding in a deep way. Nirvidyate natu janaha. Yadapiti Vidwan, even though he is a Vidwan, what kind of Vidwan? He has read so many such books, he has listened to so many this thing so many times. Even then, he does not understand it in its depth. Because what these desires are so powerful. That desire is like a fire. And with so much difficulty, he wants to capture those desires, and he is trying to extinguish this fire of desires by capturing these small sukha, these drops of honey. So there is this anecdote, an example that is given in the Shastra. Uh, this frog that is there, yeah, the snake usually captures the frog and eats it. A frog is going to be captured by a snake. It is almost sitting in the mouth of the snake itself. The snake has to just close its mouth. Now, there is a mosquito flying close by. This frog is trying to capture that mosquito. Any moment, the snake is going to close its mouth and the frog is going to end up in the snake's stomach. But the frog is still looking at that mosquito and trying to capture that mosquito. That's how we are doing. This karma analyze there on all sides. This fellow is trying to extinguish that by, with so much difficulty, get some drops of honey here and there. He gets some sukha and he is trying to extinguish this fire that is there all around. Shamayan Durapaihi. This is the status of this man. So do not let me be in that kind of a state, O Narasimha. Praise Prahlada. Let us also pray for such bhakti at the feet of Narasimha. We will pause here for today and continue again next week. There are a couple of announcements. One is Shubha Deepavali to everyone. Happy Deepavali. From Vyoma side, there was a new release of Samskara Bijani Samskrita Geetani Pustaka in the month of July itself. It is a wonderful collection of poems for young children, about 30 poems which have been written by Vidwans in Vyoma and associated with Vyoma itself. And the audio is also available. So there is a QR code in the book which can be scanned and we can listen to it. Very nice poems for children instead of the English poems that we are used to. These poems can be sung. So you can, there is a discount going on and you can buy them or you can gift them to the children around. So I just encourage everyone to, it is available on Amazon itself. The link is given here. Maybe I will post the link on the chat also for those who want it. But nevertheless, if you go to Amazon and search for this, I'm sure you will get the link there also. So that is one of the announcements. And the next one is the form for the oral assessment has already been shared. Many of you have registered also. Only those who want to take up the memorization test need to fill the form. Everybody does not need to fill the form. Though there is a question at the end that says, do you want to take up the test? Only those who are ready to take up the test. And the test might happen next weekend or the following weekend. So you have quite some time. We will announce the details of the test. And those of you who have registered will get mails regarding the slots, and there will be slots for various time zones. So no worries about that. You will have enough time to prepare also. We will be, we'll take care of that. Those who want to register can register. The computer-based test has still not been uploaded. No worry. When it is uploaded, we will announce on the WhatsApp group, and you will get a mail also. And probably this week, if possible, I will upload it. Okay? So no worries about that also. Not too many questions today. There is very I have to leave. So just a couple of questions. Anything important, please let me know. Let us not have deep discussions. Yes, Panchanadam Mahodaya.
Namaskaram.
Namaskar.
Yes, happy Deepavali. The oral assessment is only for people who memorize and do it, right? Not for
Currently,
read.
yes. For Parayanam, it will be at the end. After all the Stutis are over, we'll have one single this thing. Okay. Since memorization is a more difficult this thing, we'll have it in three parts.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And what is the computer-based test? Means like multiple choice?
Yes. Just like the practice tests that have been uploaded. 3 practice tests have already been uploaded. So the assessment will be a mixture of all the 3 put together.
Is there a date decided on this or not?
Not yet, but when it is decided and announced, you will have enough time to complete the assessment.
Prepare and all this. Okay. Yeah, that's very beautiful. Your classes are exciting. Only thing is I cannot memorize everything. Too many things going on. I will try to read it many times. So thank you. Dhanyawada. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali. Vijay Raghavan Amaristi.
Happy Diwali, Guru.
Happy Diwali.
Quick question. So in the 21st verse, Kaha titareti tvad anyaha. So is it understood as who other than you can cross, or
Correct. Who other than you can cross? Yes.
okay, or
Tadanya, other than
who
you,
other
that
than
not the.
you can
Huh?
okay, who other than you can help me cross?
Help me cross, or who other than you can cross. You can have it directly also. Tvat is
Okay.
just the Panchami Bhakti there. So that
Hmm.
also has a meaning other than.
Hmm.
In that way, other than you, who can cross? Nobody can. That's what it means. So only when I realize my oneness with you, then I will also be able to cross. Or you have to give me that jnana. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Venkateshwaran.
Namaskaram, sir.
Namaste.
In this practice test,
Ah,
suppose suppose your 45 questions are correct and
ah.
some 19 questions are. Is there any way to know the correct answer?
Oh, yes, very much. You just finish the test, then you go back, you can review all your answers and the correct answers.
No, no. Correct answers are only in the number they give. What is the correct in a particular question? A, B, C, D. They
Correct.
will give which is the correct one.
Correct. That's all
Oh,
you need. No?
okay.
For that question,
I couldn't
you
find
have
that.
chosen by mistake, you have chosen the wrong answer. You will be, once you finish the test, the correct answer also will be, the option will be shown. So,
Okay.
I
anyway.
mean, to be shown by a green band, the correct
Yeah, yeah,
answer.
yeah, correct. Yes,
Hare
Anjali?
Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. Happy Diwali, Gurudev.
Ah.
Gurudev, say in that where you are uploading the things, the PDFs are not coming. How can I show you this picture that how it is coming here?
You see,
No PDFs
this
are
kind of
available.
technical issue, I suggest you call the support. They have the way to help you also. More
I
than
don't
me,
know
they
whom
know how
to
to
call.
help you. So please
Uh,
WhatsApp them, or there you can set up a time with them. They will be able to show you on screen and on how to access it.
Can you please share the this PDF of the prayers in WhatsApp so that I can get a Xerox, because I'm just lost. Only Kunti prayers I could do nicely. Bhishma prayer I
So
didn't get the
this
script.
question, please ask our support team. Call them with that number
Gurudev,
and please ask.
whom to contact number,
The number is there on the website. I hope somebody can share it on chat.
because nobody is picking up. I tried my best, and
What is
the
the?
script,
Okay.
the PDFs are not available. Like
They are all
page,
on the site.
but something is
Everything is
written like this
downloadable also.
file. Yeah, I don't know how to show you that pic now.
No, you will not be able to show me here because this is anyway. I have sent the number on chat. You can WhatsApp them or you can call them and they'll be able to help you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Acha. Okay,
Uma
this is
Bhagini.
the number. Thank you so much. I'll copy it from here.
Ravi Mahodaya.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I have a doubt on the Shodasana.
Huh.
First one, the Pancha Jnanendriyam.
Little louder, closer to the mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, better.
Okay. I have a doubt on the Shodasana,
Ah,
the 16 spokes that you
yes.
spoke about.
Ah,
The first one, Pancha Jnanendriyam, second is Pancha Karmendriyam. Those
correct.
two are fine.
Yes.
The third one, Tanmatra,
Ah,
I understand it is part of the Jnanendriyam. And the third set of five is the Pancha Prana, Prana, Apana, Dhyana, Udana, Samana.
ah,
That I had, got from the Tattva Bodham.
ah.
So is there a different interpretation in Bhagavatam?
So there are many ways across Upanishad. Also, you will find in some place it is 21, some place 17, so here 16, and you can even say it as 7 or 8 and 10. There are many ways of splitting this. Here the interpretation by the commentator is that they are the five tanmatras. Five tanmatras are Sabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. So they are the object of the sense. You have a sense, and then these are the objects of the sense. So in that way, they are different. For the ear, the object of sense is sound. For eyes, the object of the sense is color or form, whatever. So that way, it is sense and the sense object. That way, it is in that way it is tanmatra.
Okay, Ram Ram.
Yeah, one person remaining. Uma was it? Yes.
Namaskaram, Maudy.
Namaste.
In verse 24,
Ah.
I refer to online editions. It is written as Virinchiyat. Here it is
Virinchiyat
Chat.
would be difficult. It is Virinchat only.
Okay.
Virinchya, yeah, Virinchiyat, no. If it's
Okay.
Virinchihi, Ikara, then it should be Virinchehe. That is also no. Virinchat is better.
Virin.
Virinchyat would be difficult to put into context.
Okay. Thank you. Aneke dhanyawadaः.
धन्यवादः. नमो नमः. अग्रिमशनिवासरे पुनर्मिलामः.